Hey YouTube, it is Easy Prepper 101, and today we are listening to your suggestions of the paper log burn video and the how-to steps. Got some great comments, and what we're going to do, as you can see, we have a smaller brick of the paper that we had made, and these are all from the original that we did over a year ago. So we have the smaller one here. This one, we drilled some holes into it, which we're going to show you in the next clip. And this one is the petroleum jelly. So this is your guys' suggestions, so here we go. All right, guys, one of the suggestions we got on our paper log burn test from a year ago was someone suggested we put some holes into this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill 4 holes into this, just try to get more airflow from some of the comments that we got. So we're listening to our viewers, so that's what we're gonna do here. So definitely drilling the air holes. We did 3, I didn't want to do any more. As you can see, it's kind of starting to break up a little bit. So now we're gonna take this over to our fireplace to do the burn to see how this goes. One of the suggestions we got from the comments was to put some petroleum jelly kind of on the ends to try to help get the burn. So you see putting a good amount on the end, just a little bit right there. So I'm gonna put this right there at the end. So what we do is we have the petroleum jelly there. This is the one that we have the holes in it, and this is the smaller one that we have. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put the time lapse on and get it to burn. All right, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna use a regular match, try to get the petroleum jelly and these lit. If not, we have the Strike a Fire matchstick here. So here we go. As you can definitely see, the petroleum jelly is actually So now that we see that the petroleum jelly one is definitely almost looks like a good way to go, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try the Strike a Fire, try to get it going. As you can see, the one with the holes, it's definitely not lighting as good as the one with the petroleum jelly, which is actually lighting pretty good. So now we're going to kind of put the time-lapse video on and try to see how we can do with the 2 bigger ones, and then we'll go with we'll try to get the other one going at the end. and we're going to start the timer too. Alright guys, as you can see, probably in the timer hopefully, it's about 5:08 right now. As you can see, the one with the petroleum jelly is still getting a good burn because of that. The one with the holes isn't doing that well, and then even the smaller one, as you kind of saw in the video, I kind of started a little quick starter log just try to help get it burning. I do know that you do use these as other pieces of kindling in your firewood. You're just not sole using these. So we're just going to continue to go back to the time-lapse video and see where we are. Alright guys, you can see we're at the we're at the 18-minute mark, and as you can see, the petroleum jelly log was a really good idea, good suggestion that what we had, and definitely it's a good starter to kind of get it going. The one thing we'll do for the next test, which will be just a little bit down the line, is put petroleum jelly all over the log and see how that does in a future video. As you can see, for the log in the middle, that was the one that we actually had the holes in it, and if you can see, it actually had a much even burn than what we did when it was a full log, which was good. And then the smaller log, that was probably, it's human error and my fault on it, but what we're going to do in a video that's going to be coming up with our next batch is going to kind of do a super log of taking the petroleum jelly and the holes in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of cover the log with petroleum jelly, and then once we have the holes in the middle of the log, then we're going to put some petroleum jelly in the holes of that log to get a really good, probably consistent burn. So that was definitely something that we learned in doing this video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we're just going to kind of let this time lapse for the end of the video. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and please add any comments down below. Thank you.